Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to play another game of Total War Warhammer multiplayer battle. It's had a pretty successful game with the Dwarves, and I think I'm going to try the same composition again and just see if it works, see if I need to tweak it. So if you're joining me for the first time here, I had won my initial couple of battles with the Dwarves, and then I was kind of concerned that they were getting outgunned by other factions, and then I just had this epiphany. I'm like, well, how about I just go really hard on the artillery and the firepower, force them to come to me, and that's how the Dwarves want to play, so that I don't get my flanks exposed, so that I don't get charged by cavalry. So this is the composition that I'm going with. This was the results from last game. Just have a few Longbeards. They have really heavy defense. They can hold the line. That's all I really need. And then we have 3 cannons. So this is great at attacking flying lords. We have an engineer, which makes the cannons more accurate, and they're able to reload a lot faster and fire a lot faster. It may or may not work with quarrelers, gunners, and gyrocopters. I'm not really sure about that. If you know, let me know in the comments. Because it says it's like themed around, it helps artillery fire faster, but it just says something like reload skill is faster and accuracy is faster. And one of the skills that the engineer has says active if unit has a missile attack. So it might also apply to quarrelers and thunders. I'm not sure. So the idea here is just hold the line and just outrange them, outfire them, force them to come to us. We can harass them a little bit with the gyrocopter. We just want to try to get air superiority by taking out their flying lord. And we just do that with cannons and firing with gyrocopter brimstone guns. So, okay, let's try another one. Let's see if this works. Because I had tried playing the character sniping game, I don't know. I just don't like it as much. It's just very frustrating, just running up there, just having those aerial battles, and just getting out sniped by someone else. I'll be honest, I don't particularly love the multiplayer battles. I don't think they're super balanced for Total War Warhammer. The controls are a little wonky, but they're okay. They're okay. I like the campaign so much more, but it seems that you guys and gals like these battles quite a lot, so I'll go ahead and keep doing them. I had quite a few views, especially the dwarf ones. People seem to love the dwarfs. Love the multiplayer, and the campaign is the most popular one by quite a large margin, so I like the dwarfs too. I think they're really cool. I think they're cool because you can't magic snipe with them, first of all, in multiplayer. And they have anti-magic. I still think they're probably one of the weakest factions in multiplayer. But that might also just be because people don't use them correctly. I'm not sure. So I'm going to try to use them correctly. Their strength is their ranged units. They have the best ranged units in the game in terms of infantry ranged units. They have flying units that are great ranged, and their artillery is okay. I think Empire has better artillery personally, but the Dwarves still have pretty good artillery. Okay, so they have Chaos here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and preload here. Alright, so once again, what we're going for here, I guess I could upgrade like 1 unit maybe? I mean, is there anything I can upgrade? No. I'm just going to do 25, just hang in there. That's okay. But yeah, look at this Master Engineering here. So, this says missile attack is possible within 30 range. It targets it. Around the self, constantly. Missile attack's possible, it adds a plus 6% explosion. So that seems to me like that should work with something like Thunders. I'm not 100%. And then plus 40 reload skilled and plus 20% accuracy. I'm not sure what the plus 40 meant. If that means like 40% or what. But it lets your cannons fire a lot faster at least, which is still pretty nice. Even if it doesn't affect quarrelers and thunders, it's still pretty nice. Because the cannons have a ton of ammo, right? So they have 22 ammo. So you're probably not going to be running out of ammo with them anytime soon in a fight. And they have nice range, 420. And they have some good armor-piercing damage. Now, Chaos don't have that much in the way of anti-air. All they have is their Lord, if they want their Lord to fly, and a Hellfire Cannon. So we should be able to force them to come to us. They might get... If they get numerous cannons, that could be a real problem. But if that's their only air, then we can take them out with the gyrocopter. So, you know, we'll just see. Yeah, I like this lineup. Once again, the whole theme is just hold with 4 melee, and these things should be able to hold pretty well, but they don't have to be the bulk of the damage. In fact, they won't be. It's hold with the melee and the lords, you know, use the buff ups, and then gain air superiority and just shoot them down with the brimstones from range. So I think this is pretty good. I mean, like I said, I kind of want Slayers in case they just try to just directly attack Ungrim and cheese him. But I think with 3 characters, I should be able to deal with that on the back line, especially with this rune here. This 44% damage resistance. And the Brimstone should be able to help with that as well, so... I should be pretty insulated from kind of just an all-in attack. And I should have missile superiority, I hope. I mean, this is a lot of ranged units. The engineer himself is ranged, and he boosts range. So, let's go ahead and try it again. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty fun. You just have to control, you have to be near an edge of the map. So either in a corner or you can creep your way up the side as well. You just have to force them to come to you. And I mean, this is exactly what, I mean, if you've ever played Tabletop Warhammer, I've never actually played it like a serious one. I used to play in 7th grade. Just when I had like a serious budget, you know, but I couldn't keep it up. I mean, it's just way too expensive. I like bought one $15 troll and I was like, awesome, you know. But I think we ended up just using like paper pieces or something, just kind of substitutes, because we couldn't afford real pieces, my neighbor and I, when we tried to play. Alright, so we'll make him 10, 9... I think I just had him with the ranged. 2, 3, and we'll make these 4. Okay, so let's look at the terrain here. Now we don't want to be in the woods because that's going to block our shots. If we get near the edge of the map, we're going to have to be in the woods though. That's pretty bad. It's not the greatest map for our strategy. See here. No, it's not good at all. Let's go block a lot of shots. And there's a hill here. I think we're gonna have to come over here. Yeah, we should still get some decent shots here. I mean, there's a chance that they could, there's a chance they could just like creep up in these woods and come over here, but I still think that we have a pretty good chance of still getting some decent shots in there. Alright, let's get over here. Oh, they probably have Chaos Trolls because we got the little message about those. Okay, come on. Why can't I move? What, is that... Where's the edge of the map? Like, it says this is the edge. Is this the edge? Are they lying to me? Like, what is the deal? Oh, I can't, like... What? Why can't I go over there? What? Do you guys see this? Like, what? What? Why can't I move? What is going on here? Seriously? I can't go. So this is the edge of the map. Okay, this has to be the edge, I guess. So where's the real edge here? Like, right here? Like, what the heck? Is this the edge? Is this the edge? This is the edge? I guess? I have no idea. I guess this is the edge. This is not clear at all. I've never played on this map, and this is pretty troll. Now, what do they have over here? Do they have... They don't have any flying units. Okay, so I should be able to just gun these guys down. I believe. Okay, let's get over here.
Off we go.
I guess this is the edge? I really can't tell. Like, this is just not clear at all what the edge of the map is. Alright.
Range far, range fast. Move now.
Alright, we're just gonna come over here, take some good shots. Actually, I think those might be able to shoot at us. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get some bombs in here. Make sure we get some shots in there. Can they shoot at me? Okay, they are throwing some stuff at me. I still think I should be able to gun them down. Maybe not. Let's get over here. Alright, so they do have some range. Couple of shots in there. But they regenerate, so it isn't the greatest to shoot at them, but whatever, it's fine. And we should be good on the ammo. Yeah, we got a lot of ammo, it's fine. They're almost in range. Let's see if we can get these horses to run across my artillery line here. Now, is he in range of the artillery? I just want to make sure I get this buff on them. Yeah. Okay, so I don't mind shooting at them if they want to sit in the artillery fire. Alright, just hold, that's fine.
Come on! Yes! We are the White Charge! Honored! Killers! Gyro Copter! Shocks away!
These guys don't have, no, they don't have any. They don't have any ranged attacks, I don't think. Yeah, if they want to stand still, I'll shoot them right here. Oh, I've got to take this out. That's a Hellfire cannon. Now, how are they able to move around here? Because I was not able to move over there. I don't know what they just cast on me, but that's fine. Is that some kind of like, I don't know if it's AoE or what. So I got him surrounded over here, that's fine. Alright, so these things rallied back, but he's not really moving with them yet. So these things are just down here, just gunning that thing up. That's fine. Run. Just keep running. Go ahead and fire on these things. Okay, so he is he's trying to focus fire this thing, so I'm gonna run with that one. Whoa, whoa, why? How did he get in there? Like, I was not able to deploy over here. How was he able to run through that? Like, that's so troll. Alright, guys, get back on the cannons. Can we get back on the cannons? Okay. That's done. Let's get over here, kill this. Okay, so now somehow I'm able to run through this when I wasn't before. I don't get it. Where's my dude? Where is he? Oh, he's in there. Get out and see if we can get a flank in here. Back up a little bit here. Where's the engineer? Alright, let's go ahead and take that out. That should be fine. Alright, let's see if we can get over here and shoot him in the back. He's got his, I'm not really sure. I guess I can move around with the cannon and try to flank with the cannon. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Make sure we don't have any. We got Foe Seeker back. I guess we can try to get a good shot in there. Alright, let's go for this. Whoa, whoa, do we not have any ammo left? Why are we running this way? I don't get it. Snipe this guy out. Where is he?
Let the vengeance begin! Nothing can stop us! Yes!
I could definitely do want to kill their general, but I'm trying not to like be a sleaze and snipe him.
For the Kara's ankle! Yes! I hush you, come on!
No, no, no. Get on that. They're a pretty good battle. See, our general's one of the last things to go. I didn't cheap shot him. We killed everything else first. Let's go ahead and just try to knock these things out if we can. Where's our engineer? Snipe him out if we can. So I think that was a pretty good, clean fight. I mean, do we have any ammo left? No, we have no ammo. That's definitely a consideration. Oh, geez. No, he's still over here fighting. Oops, I didn't see that. I thought we'd already killed him. Alright, get up. Get over here. Okay, yeah, we got him. That was fine. See, I didn't like character snipe him or anything. His general was the last thing that died. I think that's fun. Like, people like to use their abilities with the generals. I think that's cool. He had some counterplay. He could actually attack me if he wanted to. With his hell cannon, or he could attack me. He attacked me with these marauders. I guess I didn't kill anything, but it was close. How is that a Pyrrhic? He deployed more, and I killed twice as many units. I don't know, whatever. Somehow we lost the gyrocopter. I guess maybe we went into melee with him once we ran out of ammo. I'm not really sure. Engineer killed 0. But he's there pretty much to amplify the cannons, and just in case they come at me with a Flying Lord. I'm pretty sure Chaos can get Flying Lords if they want them. These Chaos are great weapons, did some pretty good work. Trolls did okay. Armored Trolls. Yeah, that Gore Chariot, like, that was such a weird map, too. Like, it wouldn't quite let me get the kind of setup that I wanted. But I think it still ended up being pretty effective. As you see, I could still just close it with 3 units and then 1 kind of diagonally and just protect the flanks a little bit, just so I could... Although I still did get flanked by these chariots because they were able to run through an area that I thought was impassable. And these Longbeards did some pretty good work, actually. Ungrim did some pretty good work. So yeah, overall I think it's pretty solid. I mean, the Quarrelers killed way more than the Thunderers. But yeah, the gyrocopters did most of our heavy lifting. So that was kind of our plan, is, you know, go up, get air superiority, and then flank behind them, just empty your guns. Now, these gyrocopters are not as good as the normal gyrocopters, the steam firing splash damage gyrocopters against grouped up things like marauders, but the armor-piercing rounds make them a lot better against large things and, most importantly, lords. So they still deal pretty good damage to lords. So I like this composition. This is pretty good. I mean, I think that this Chaos... I mean, I think Chaos is just really underpowered, unfortunately, for multiplayer. I just don't think they're that good. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, they don't have as good of character sniping, I don't think. Maybe they do, and I just don't know about it. I'm not really sure why. It just feels like every time I fight Chaos, they just don't really have a chance. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, the roster's not that great, honestly. Because I have played some Chaos stuff. It's okay, but it's very... In the campaign, it's very focused around getting sort of chosen with great weapons. It's kind of what you have to get. Those Dragon Ogres probably could be pretty good. They just need some balancing for multiplayer. I think what they need to do for multiplayer, like, Chaos would have a much better chance if they just nerfed magic to some extent. And I think what they need to do is just nerf magic and nerf CC on enemy lords. So no Net of Amanthak for, a million years, and no, life leeching or whatever for a third of your bar. I mean, they said they nerfed direct damage a little bit. They need to nerf it more. I mean... It shouldn't really affect lords that much, honestly. Like, they just should not be allowed to get killed by direct damage, point-and-click magic. They need to do kind of like what they did with Warcraft 3, right? When it was multiplayer. Like, you had these huge, powerful units, these lord units, but they weren't able to get sniped out by magic because they had heavy resistance to magic and to CC. So something that might, CC a normal unit for 10 seconds would only work for like 2 seconds on a lord or 3 seconds. And they had a lot of armor and a lot of magic resist. So lords currently typically have some pretty good armor, but they have no magic resist except for the dwarves get 25%. I think it should be something along the lines of, every lord gets like 50% magic resistance or something like that. Or at least an option to spec into that. So at least give you the option, like just give you some more armor and stuff you can get for your lord, or items, like allow you to purchase items for gold, and allow people to purchase like a negative, or like a negative 30% magic modifier or something like you can get in the campaign. So in the campaign you can get all these followers, and if you are afraid that magic's going to be a problem, you can get one of those, you can equip one of those minus 30% magic damage. So I think they should let you pick some equipment and followers for your lords. I think that would be really cool. I think it would also be cool if they gave you your actual skill points, whatever. Just gave you 30 skill points, gave you the skill trees for all of your heroes and lords, and let you spec them out how you want. I mean, yes, it's not easy to do that on the fly. Like, that takes a second, but you can preload armies, as you saw with me. You can preload it, then you could just go in and respec it if you wanted to. Right now, they just currently give you everything in the duelist tree. But for instance, the dwarves, their real power on the campaign is the middle tree, where you get all of these massive unit buffs, and that would be a huge boon to them, because that would really help out their dwarf warriors a ton. And then the races could do, what they're good at. So some people are good at speccing into the duelist tree, like Grimgor, like Franz. Like, these are very good at speccing into that tree. But the dwarves aren't that great at speccing into that duelist tree. They don't have any magic, so they can't spec into that. Whereas something like Ozog gets the duelist tree, and he gets every single magic point he could possibly have. The same thing with Manfred. So he gets max magic, max duelist, but none of the army stuff. So I think that would help balance out for the dwarves and other people if you just got the 30 skill points. Or if you're allowed to pick something like either buy the followers with gold or pick 3 followers from a roster to help you customize. So if you want reduced physical damage, you could get that. If you want reduced magic damage, you could get that. Like, I think either just giving some followers or allowing you to spend gold on followers would be awesome, because every single time I would buy that, negative 30% magic resistance. But then other people, the meta would change a little bit. People would say, oh, well, they might have heavy magic resistance, so maybe I'm going to spec into something else. Or maybe I'm going to do something different. So I think that would be really cool. I mean, they already let you upgrade your units a little bit here if you want to buy ranks. So why not just buy followers or buy items, I think that would be really cool. And I don't think that would be that difficult to implement either. And obviously a good matchmaking system would be very helpful. I know this game isn't really themed around multiplayer, but like this one, it felt like I was just way better than this guy. But I've also played games before where it just felt like I was really outmatched. I'm like, man, this guy's probably played hundreds of games of this, and I've played like 10. So I don't know. I think that would help balance it out quite a lot, though. like, they don't even have to give everyone an innate 50% magic resist, although I think they should do that. Or they should at least nerf the direct damage, point-and-click spells. They should definitely nerf that to where they do, like, half damage to lords or something like that. And I think I would love to see that in the campaign as well. So that way you can't just snipe out enemy lords and just cheese the AI. I don't do that in any of my campaigns. That way you just can't cheese the AI. I mean, I think it makes sense, like, having something like Soul Leech be able to do a lot of damage to, something like a Giant. I think that's cool. The Giant has a huge HP pool, and he's not as integral to your army as the Lord is. If you lose your Lord, you're going to lose the fight. Like, almost guaranteed. So, I don't know. I would reduce the sniping on the Lords. And yeah, I think just allowing followers. I think that's the best thing, is let people choose followers, choose lords, and choose their skill points. Or at least buy them. They should have 30 points and choose the skill points, definitely, 100%. I think that would be fine. Like, they do something like that in League of Legends, right? It's called masteries. You get 30 points in your masteries, and you get choices, and it's good strategy. You have to make choices. There are things you can't get, and there are things that you can choose to get. Just like you do in the campaign. I don't know if they have to go as far as, like, letting you pick your techs or whatever. That's probably not fair because the dwarves have a lot more techs than other units. But everybody has the same skill points and very similar skill trees. So I think, no matter what the faction is. So I think that would definitely help out a lot. And, in League of Legends, you have mastery pages. You can save those mastery pages, and you could go back and choose those on the fly. And it doesn't take very long to change out your masteries. If you had to start a fresh mastery page and click everything in, you already know what you want to do, and you can make those clicks. I mean, it's not like there's too many choices, right? In Warhammer, like, there's some okay choices, but for the most part, there's a fairly optimal way to build most of the lords. I just think it would give more flexibility. And then buying the followers, maybe something like each follower that you buy costs 200 gold or something like that. Or just make them different prices if it's a really strong follower, like if it's a ward save, 15% follower or something like that. Maybe you could make that 300 and then make the just 20% magic resist, make that 200. I think that would be really cool and interesting to see how that would play out. And it would let you customize the kind of fight that you think. Because the Lord sniping is getting so ridiculous. I was watching some ESL matches that some people will have actually started just buying a Lord and hiding it in the woods. Like, just not even spending any money on a Lord and then hiding it in the woods and then just running out and fighting with their full army and just trying to hide so they can't get sniped. Because they're tired of the sniping too. Everybody is. Who likes having your Lord sniped? That's not fun. So I've even seen some of these pro, semi-pro, whatever you want to call it, people start doing that because they're tired of the character sniping. They want something else. They want some variety. So those are my suggestions. I think that would really help if CA did that. Just let you buy followers and give you 30 skill points and let you apply those however you want. So, okay, that's going to be it for this episode. I really like this lineup so far. I've won a couple of matches in a row. This should give me some stuff I can post up for you guys and gals. As I said, I've had a pretty hard time with the other races. I was trying to play the snipe-on-snipe game, and frankly, half the time that just makes me want to throw my keyboard through the window. Like, it's just so aggravating to have to deal with that character sniping. So I really like this. I think this is a lot more fun. And I think it's just fresh and unexpected. I don't see a lot of other streamers or other people using this strategy, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it seems to be pretty good against character sniping. Now, I haven't fought against, like, ultra hardcore character sniping, like a Manfred with 2 vampires on mounts or something like that, and that will be challenging. But we'll see. It's working out so far. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please watch a few other videos. We have lots of great stuff on this channel. We have legendary campaigns going for everything but chaos. As I think I said before, I can't remember if that was this video or the other. We also have a good League of Legends series where I'm trying to carry playing only support up to Diamond. And then we also have some educational content that I release about every week right now, but I'm definitely going to step that up as soon as school season starts getting into the swing as well, because I want to use that in my own class for my own students, just so that I can refer them over there. So if they're having a hard time with research or something like that, like, I meet with all my students, conference with them one-on-one with every research paper, so I make sure they have a good understanding. But if they want to see some extra examples or just see me walk through a research example or something like that, or they're just too shy to ask for extra help, or they just want to see, just see it visually, see me walk through an example, then I want to be able to use that as a resource for my own classes. So I'll definitely start stepping that up into high gear soon. But look for more education stuff over the next couple of weeks if you're interested in that. Okay. And thank you very much. Had a wonderful time broadcasting for you. Hope you have a wonderful evening, and hope to see you next episode. Have a wonderful evening.